It has been quite the April Fool's Day. I announced a couple of weeks ago that on April Fool's Day, I was going to feature The Police and listen to their entire catalog. And I gotta tell you, today I have done that. Everyone just heard Walterooski at work. Oh, I love that. Guys, that's fantastic. W's for my wife who is stuck at the office right now. Guys, I said I was going to do all of the Police albums, and guess what? We are now on the last one, Synchronicity. As I've gone through, we just finished listening to Ghost in the Machine, which I said so far has been my favorite. So far for me, the order has gone Ghost in the Machine, Outlandos de Amor, Regata de Blanc, and Zenyatta Mandata. These two each had a song I would skip. However, Zenyatta Mandata and Ghost in the Machine did not. Those are comfortable. I'd play them the whole time. In case you were wondering, I was not a fan of Born in the 50s. It was a time period piece, I think, that just didn't land on me. And On Another Day was also not my favorite. However, Zenyatta Mandata had a whole bunch of fantastic songs, but nothing that really had the wow factor that some of the songs that the first two albums had. And then Ghost in the Machine had that perfect combination of no skip songs, you know, real huge standout songs, and man, did it ever stick the landing. So guys, now it's time to round out our catalog journey here of The Police. It's the fastest I've ever completed a deep dive artist. If you didn't know, if you're finding out, if you haven't watched any of the other videos, or you're just showing up on the live show, I watched Stuart Copeland's interview that Rick Beato did on his channel, and that completely won me over. Hearing him talk about recording these albums, hearing him talk about all of the different things that went into it, you know, the relationship dynamics, the creativity dynamics, all of it really added up. And I was like, yep, I'm going to do the deep dive just because of this interview. And I've continuously said throughout the day, it was the voice of Stuart Copeland in an interview that won me over and made me want to do the deep dive. It wasn't the voice of Sting. Babe, listen to either one. Honestly, they're so good. I can't speak for Eggy. I don't want to listen to Eggy until I get to the concert. I just want to raw dog just want to raw dog it. For you, babe, I would say, admittedly, you probably want to go Outlandos de Amor or Ghost in the Machine. I would say either of those would be the ones you'd want to shift to. Though, I do think the one that might remind you the most of the Dan would be Regata de Blanc. So for whatever that's worth to you, there's my opinion. Now, guys, we are gonna finish out our day and listen to Synchronicity and finish up the Police catalog. Guys, this is a music discovery stream, so I have to ask, have you heard this album before? Or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? Guys? Ooh, yeah, babe, listen to Shinola. Do that. You're gonna want to do that. Listen to Shinola. Guys, hi Bonnie, what's up? I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. Guys, this came out June 17th of 1983, so just under a year after the previous album was released. It's time, and good. Babe, let me know what you think of Shinola when you get home. Guys, without further ado, The Police, Synchronicity, album number 5. Ooh. Bro!
With one breath, with one flow, you will know synchronicity.
every single one of the Police's albums opens up with just a mega banger, dude. Every single one of them. They knew the rule. Sting knew the rule. When you drop the needle, you gotta slap them in the face. When the needle drops, so do their pants and jaws, okay? Like, when the people put the needle down, I want every woman and man to become pregnant. That is Sting's mentality with song number 1, and it's so cool to me. Like, they do not have a single miss. They are the rare case of a band who is 5 for 5 on album openers. Wow. And Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. Yo, China Cactus Sunflowers, welcome to the Rooskies. And beautiful name.
This nightmare we can dream, spiritus mundi. If you act as you think, the missing link, synchronicity, a connecting principle.
The guitar mini thing. More moving pictures vibes, huh?
We know you, they know me, extrasensory, synchronicity, a star ball, a phone call, it joins all, synchronicity, a connecting principle to the invisible.
This reminds me of like a modern day Giz jam, like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've shilled them on my channel. I'm never gonna stop doing so. I'm going to continue to boldly proclaim from my tiny mountaintop built of computer chair, camera, and internet that they are my favorite band. It's just how I feel. But this does remind me of like when they go into a jam, tell me I'm wrong. I know that there are Giz fans in the live show right now. There's no way that Giz does not at least intend to reference reference with homage some of the Police's work. I'm convinced of this now. Kind of reminds me of Hypertension a bit. Thank you for the Prime sub! Amazon only gives you one of those. You gave yours to me. Oh my gosh. When did that board fade start? Right there. 2:55. They began the board fade at 2:55. True to form, end on a repeated lyric into a board fade. Not doing on words anymore. Yeah, we got more words there. Walking in your footsteps. By the way, have I heard any songs on this? Every breath you take, I guess I've heard that one. That's the one I guess I've heard. And honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about getting to that one because it's been so heavily memed. Like all I'm going to think of is like memes. I worry. Maybe it'll hit me in a deeper spot. I don't know. Maybe context will change my opinion of it. But so far, the only song I'm confident I know is that one. So let's get back into this. Walking in Your Footsteps.
Ago you walked upon the planet sea, thought of all that you could see, just a little bit like me, walking in your footsteps, walking in your footsteps.
Wow.
Walking in your footsteps, walking in your
Love those
footsteps.
tidbitty noises.
Hey, Mr. Dinosaur, you really couldn't ask for more. You're God's favorite creature, but you didn't have a future. Walking in your footsteps, walking in your footsteps.
I love the hand drum.
Walking in your footsteps, walking in your footsteps.
I'm not.
Don't you have a lesson for us? Thought your rule would always last. There were no lessons in your past. You were built 3 stories high. Say you were.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took me a while, but I think we have encountered my least favorite The Police song. If I had a Razzie to award, I would give it to this one. This is just not turning me on at all.
Not heard a fly. If we explode the atom bomb, would they say that we were done? We're walking in your footsteps.
I'm not trying, like, I'm glad that you like it. I'm sure it has its fans, but I dislike this right now. This feels like the Sting show, and outside of little like bombastic moments, it doesn't feel like the Police. You know, like it doesn't really feel like you're getting as much. And maybe Andy is playing other instruments, and maybe Stewart too. I don't know, but I mean, this is the biggest outlier song I think we've heard of theirs so far. And, you know, again, it's like I don't have the sentimental connection with it because I didn't grow up with the album. It doesn't serve as a formative music for me. And it's the one song I've been truly critical of today. It's just not for me. It feels like this would do well off album because it feels like, again, and I hesitate to say that because obviously a lot of bands have a song where it's just the lead singer and an acoustic guitar. And everybody else kind of walks away. Whatever. I get that those exist. But this one just feels like such a rub from what I've heard them do before. And it'll like this may represent an evolution, but it represents potentially an evolution that I just don't particularly like in this moment. This is as honest as I can be. Believe you me, I didn't want to be a guy that disliked the Police song, especially after the day we've had. I'm hoping I like all of the other ones. But this does not hit me nearly like any single one of the songs on Machine. It just doesn't. Best part of the song right there. Without question, if I listened to this album, I would skip it. It's my opinion. I'm not going to dunk on people for disliking it, or for liking it. Like, it's just how I feel about it. Every band has one song people dislike, or, you know, that I've glazed them enough today, I can dislike one of their songs. I am a fan. I feel very confident I've proven it. I'm gonna buy a t-shirt and wear it proudly. I think if I can find one in earnest. But if there was a dick to suck today, this song sucked it, okay? That's what I'm saying. In my opinion. Oh my god, I like this again! Here we are, guys! Look at it! Love these. Very Talking Head sound textures in the music here. Like, I don't know if Jerry was listening to Andy or Andy was listening to Jerry or vice versa, but man of La Mancha, do they ever have similar guitar tones. You compare this guitar tone to the guitar tones that you hear in Remain in Light, and you tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. Even the vocal delivery kind of feels like Sting trying to sing like David Byrne. Doesn't Jerry play a Strat? Yeah. It feels like Andy really learned, or like maybe delay pedals evolved, but it feels like he really learned how to kind of shift gears with delays. Because, like, there were times where you would hear the dotted A thing and then you would hear nothing, but it feels like he's now being able to kind of fit in multiple delay patterns in songs. Like where you bounce from, like, you know, the quarter notes to the dotted eighths. And it's kind of an interesting texture, you know, like, because he is a one guitar player guy in a band that makes a whole heck of a lot of noise. So yeah. I don't think that anybody would make a comparison of vocal competition between Sting and David Byrne. They're so different, right? And they they kind of approach things entirely vocally differently. You know, like, I think pound for pound, yeah, maybe Sting has the conventionally better voice. He can probably hit things a little bit better. David Byrne, I don't think he's really necessarily concerned with staying in key. I think he's really more concerned with the performative art behind it, where I think Sting is significantly more concerned with how everything sounds in the end. I kind of feel like David Byrne is more concerned with, like, sorry, frightened me. More concerned with the performance of it and how it played off. I don't think that they're to be compared. I think that they're contemporary in both like really solid genius vocalists, really solid, massively good writers. I tend to like the idea of David Byrne, the person, more than the idea of Sting, the person, even though I think both of them are probably good people. If I had to think about who I would rather sit down to a dinner table conversation with, it would be David Byrne. Probably between the two of them. Not that it matters. I mean, realistically, if I could sit down with any of the Police, it's probably Copeland. If I'm just calling that, like it is, that's, man, is he ever good? Give me a sec. We back. Sorry. And the drum fills are never gonna stop blowing me away. That feels like a popular bass line. You're right. Oh my gosh. So this is absolutely a better impression than the last song. They really followed it up with a banger. Like, the stinker of the entire catalog, in my opinion, follows it up with one of the most solid songs of the entire catalog. What's up, Says You? How you doing, homie? Fantastic to see you, boy. Dude, good to see you back streaming again, by the way. Guys, W's for my homie Says You, one of my very earliest streaming friends. Guys, I'm going to be honest. This is a perfect way to follow up one of the worst, if not the worst, song in the catalog. Interesting subtext. Question. What is your least favorite song in the Police catalog? We're this far enough in. We're probably all fans now. What do you think? I liked Born in the 50s better than I liked the last song. This song was tremendous. Mother. Kind of a Middle Eastern vibe, huh?
Well, the telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone?
Is this a Mike song? Not a Mike song. Sorry, I'm so used to Fish. Is this a Stewart song or no?
Telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone?
Summer's on vocals.
Telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone? The telephone is screaming. Won't she leave me alone? The telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone? Well, every girl that I go out with becomes my mother in the end. Every girl I go out with becomes my mother in the end. When I hear my
And then like this? It's like got this like, it's really grown on me.
Mother dear, please listen and don't devour me. Oh, mother dear, please listen, don't devour me. Oh, women, please have mercy, let this poor boy be. Oh, mother dear, please listen and don't devour me.
How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Well, the telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone? The telephone is ringing. Is that my mother on the phone? The telephone is screaming. Won't she leave me alone? The telephone
This is nice.
that
It's
my
such a
mother
rub.
on the phone? Oh,
Another outlier, but one that's hitting me in a surprisingly good way. The chaos behind it. I think the whole thing is intended to be kind of a wild, like, more art piece than it is a, like, pop hit. And it ends on a gong. I loved it. Honestly, this one really did just have like a little bit of a grit to it, you know, had a little bit of a brown to it, had a little bit of a mustard to it. You know, some moments made your butthole pucker a little bit, not in like a not in like a weird like scary way, but in kind of like a tension way. There was just a little bit, and like it kind of had a little punk rock delivery, like some of those like screamed punk rock, like old punk stuff, very Baloo-esque for sure. Okay. I talked to my mom on mushrooms once. Oh man, that would be nuts. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I would end up breaking down and telling her and letting her pray for me. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't. I simply have no interest anymore. But like that's what would end up happening, and I'd want it to. I tripping around people. No, I am a solo dolo. Anyways, this is neither here nor there. Because it's not the life I live. But going into the next song, Miss Gradenko. Listen to that bass.
I said so, but are you safe, Miss Gradenko?
A Copeland song?
We were at a policy meeting. They were planning new ways of cheating. I didn't want to rock your boat, but you sent this dangerous note. You've been letting your feelings show. Are you safe, Miss Gradenko? Miss Gradenko, are you safe? Are you safe, Miss Gradenko? Miss Gradenko, are you safe? Is anybody alive in here? Is anybody alive in here? Is anybody soul in here? Nobody but us in here. Nobody but us. Is anybody alive in here? Nobody but us. Your uniform don't seem to fit. You're much too alive.
This isn't hitting me in like the best, like, not the best, not the worst. It's a medium The Police song to me. I like that. Impression changing. I still see it as kind of a middle Police song. It's good, but it's just middle good. as far as the Police songs go, that one was only middle good. Are we now on side 2? Where does side 2 begin? Fripp and Summers had collaborated on an album, so Fripp influence to be expected. Well, PH Jones 09, first of all, welcome to the friggin' Rooskies, homie. Second of all, coming in with a nugget as your first time chat. Beautiful entry, man. You absolutely stuck the landing. Beautiful entry. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10 first impression. Welcome by, homie. Guys, make our new friends feel at home. So, again, let me see, did you guys answer Sync 2 and Side 1? Okay, so we are after Synchronicity 2, Side 2 begins. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, we're easily going to be able to do this one. All right, guys, going into Synchronicity 2. Seven hours and 20 minutes of listening to the Police. This is your favorite The Police song? He's really calling off suburban life. I think it's interesting because with Andy's guitar playing, you very much hear dynamics in how hard he plays the guitar. He's super definitely of the school where you play a loud amplifier really softly and get your clean tones that way, and then when you play hard you let it pick up, you know. And he's really really nice with his dynamic shifts. And when you go, and then obviously as we've gone from the beginning to the end, you can tell he's incorporated more and more pedals to his board, which kind of open up his abilities to like get multiple different delay timings, you know, to get choruses, vibratos, reverbs, like filters. Like it really is kind of cool to see how he has evolved his tone with technology and his like use of it. But then he has always got this ability to punch through with the lead and really step out. What I have found so captivating and interesting about my dive into the Police today is that each one of the instrumentalists in the band, each of the three guys, makes up an equal 33% of what makes this band cool. With the rounded fraction, I'm going to say 33, 33, and 34, with 34 being Stuart Copeland. That's truly how I feel about this. Sting's ability to sing and play bass is mind-blowing. That they incorporate these synths and pianos and all of those things really go hard. Yeah, there's this madman, like mad scientist, like meets animal from the Muppets, kind of drums energy to it. And again, knowing how Stuart Copeland kind of talked about this period, what you know, and you know, him kind of reflecting on it, it just adds a je ne sais quoi to the experience of listening to this for the first time. I'm truly excited to listen to the Beato interviews with Sting and Andy to kind of get a rounded out picture of how the whole thing looked from each guy's perspective, because I'm so fascinated with what each of them has been able to do. Yeah, I think I will make a retrospective after I've listened to the Sting and Andy. I think I will make a little the police retrospective. Let you know what sat with me, and kind of like what I returned to after a couple of days, and revisiting the songs and seeing what those guys talking about it has me go back and listen to just based on the conversation. All of those things play into it for me. There's something about learning about the behind-the-scenes process that connects special dots of the music to me, and I think that starting off with hearing Copeland talk about it and then getting to see this is amazing. Yeah, of course, I will always let you know about the ones I don't like.
Another industrial ugly morning. The factory bell shares filth into the sky. He walks unhindered through the picket lines today. Doesn't think to wonder why. Secretaries powdered green like cheap tots in a red light street. But all he ever thinks to do is watch. And every single meeting with his so-called superior, there's a humiliating kick in the crotch. Many miles away,
Everything's bad.
to the surface of a dark Scottish loch.
In the lyrics. First world hell is what it's like.
Another working day has ended. Only the rush of hands who face. Back like lemmings into shiny metal boxes. Contestants in a suicidal race.
It's funny because Giz Henge mentioned earlier that he thought this might have been a song I already know. I certainly do not. I'm confident. I don't even think I can recall hearing this one in passing.
Daddy grips the wheel and stares alone into the distance. He knows that something somewhere has to break. He sees the family home now, looming in his headlights.
I do think that this is maybe the strongest one on the album so far. Oh my god, actually.
Miles away, there's a shadow on the door of a cottage on the shore of a dark Scottish lake. Many miles away. Many miles away. Many miles
Of course, it wouldn't be a really good Police song without their tried and true signature finishing move. Wouldn't it? Now, this is the beginning of side A, or side 2. So what I'm going to do is run an ad and see if we can finish it out without having to ad break at the end. So, guys, Take yourself a quick break. I'm going to come back and we're going to hopefully finish this whole thing up in one go ski. BRB. All right, homies. Yo, Gray Whale, homie. Thank you for gifting one out to Oliver, I guess Oliver D08. Yo, thank you so much for that, homie. I appreciate the absolute dog like crap out of it. Guys, let's close this album down. We're getting into side 2. Let's see what we got. Oh. I've never given this a critical listen. Every breath you take. I know of this song only indirectly. I've actually never listened to the whole thing. The movie Rush Hour is the actual real life true reason I know this song, because of the Kanye like sample that Kanye did. And I don't know anything about it. It seems like people like make fun of this song for kind of being a silly or creepy song, most stalker song in existence. Yeah, that's the narrative I have for this song coming in. So when I said earlier that I worried that it would maybe be hard for me to treat the song fairly, that's what I mean. With that said, I want to go into this as objectively like reasonable as possible, because like at the end of the day, if you take all of what other people say out of it, is it a good song? That's what I'm like wanting to decide for myself. So let us not yuck on other people's yums. Let us keep an open mind, not let the internet ruin what might be something awesome. The same way like we have let Target commercials or friggin' Starbucks commercials, which admittedly Starbucks commercials have also introduced me to smaller acts. So in fairness, like it goes both ways. But let's not allow them, to let other people affect what we think of it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Here we go. Ooh. Did you notice the bass funkiness? Listen. Dun, 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 dun. Right there. Little funky bit.
Every breath you take and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you every single day.
This bass line is so nice.
Every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a poor heart aches with every step you take, every move you make, every vow you
This is an actual certified banger.
every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you.
You can consider any perspective you want to, right? I think it's a nasty little song, really rather evil. It's about jealousy and surveillance, about ownership, potentially about a recent divorce he had. It's like when you consider. So we talk about cheerful melancholy, right? This sounds like it is sentimental, but it's like sentimental demented, right? I don't know another way to put it. It's like sentimental warped, like, or warped sentimental. It's one of those like dark feelings that's put to what feels like a wholesome vibe music thing. So it's kind of like a really dark evil song wearing a really beautiful mask. I don't think people make fun of the song. The lyrics are intentionally from the perspective of a stalker, and what a lot of people make fun of is the fact that many miss the point and think it's a romantic song. It's a very popular wedding song, ironically. Okay, so yes, that makes perfect sense. Thank you for wording it that way. Until you said it that way, I think the way you said it really connected a good dot for me. Thank you. I think I was kind of getting at that, but you really articulated it well there. It's an interesting little ditty, to say the least. You know, it's disarming, but plain in the face, like a venture into the dark side of human emotion.
Since you gone, I've been lost without a trace. I'm dreaming that I can only see your face.
I love the bass line too.
I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please.
Is he just hitting the same thing on the piano the whole time?
Oh, can't you see you belong to me?
I like the delays on the pianos. Is he playing like piano trills there, or is it like delays on the piano? With that space echo. A lot of people don't pay attention to lyrics, so it sounds romantic. It sounds like a slow dance romance that you could hold a loved one to, but the words are not that. It's one of those kind of funny things. I believe that Frank Zappa, I read somewhere probably in the comment section, admittedly, that Frank Zappa once went to like Belgium or something, and they were slow dancing to Bobby Brown. You know, it's one of those kind of funny little like why. What's up? Welcome, it's Jabba Fan. Do you think that there was ever a conversation with the guys like, hey, Sting, how do you want to end this one? What do you say we hit him with the move? Andy? All right. Yeah, I'm down. You guys want to hit him with the move? The move? Again? Yeah, let's hit him with the move. I'm feeling really good about that one. You don't want to do the move, Stu? It's not that... Okay. A lot of people like the move, Stu. Look at the hits. They all have the move. Stu, what's wrong? I just... You know, I do the same thing all the time, and like I try to mix it up, but then you end up turning me down right as I start doing something awesome, and I feel like a lot of people come up and tell me, like, hey, I would have really liked to have heard what you finished doing there. I kind of feel like that's really the nature of this thing, but the move, the repeat the phrase to board fade combo is just tried and true what happens. And yeah, then they broke up. Gray Whale Elliott, thank you for the 100 tick old biddies. I if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, this is a fantastic song, but again, they are so consistent. Every board, every board you fade. Oh, yeah, that's about how it goes. Oh my gosh. Every board you fade. Every repeated phrase, all the things I say, I'll be pissed at you. Yeah. Ah. Thanks, babe. My wife, ladies and gentlemen, always in my corner supporting me, and this one is King of Pain, and it's opening up really well. Surely this one won't end with a trope, right? Yo, Omer GF100, welcome to the Brewskis, homie.
Spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. There's a flagpole rack and the wind won't stop.
Am I hearing a fretless bass?
I have stood here before inside the pouring rain, with the world turning circles running round my brain. I guess I'm always hoping that you'll end this way, but it's my destiny to be the king of pain.
I really like this one a lot.
There's a little black spot on the sun.
Oh, the transition!
To be the king of pain.
Abrupt.
There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's my soul of pain.
Are these pizzicato strings
As yesterday.
on a violin?
There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. It's my soul of pain. There's a flagpole rag and the wind won't stop.
Hey, guys, I want everybody to put some W's in the chat. My old bandmate Wade, the other guitar player in the band I played with, his wife just had a healthy baby, and he is on number 2, Lady Laurel. Guys, Laurel is the name, not Lady, but W's for my one of my longest standing friends. We've been friends for now almost actually half of my life now. He literally super W for healthy baby and a W dad. We actually had a really long conversation about being a dad, eating breakfast at Black Bear Diner. And he was telling me about how it just becomes a part of your identity in a way that no other thing in the world ever, is ever similar. So yeah, mega W's for Wade, super mega W's. Heck yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna take a selfie of all of us saying mega W's to Wade. Okay, he's gonna love it. Guys. Beautiful. Oh, he's gonna love it. Guys, this is beautiful. Thanks for being here for this moment for me, guys. I really appreciate it. We all say congrats, my brother. Hot friggin' dog. This is a good day. I'm getting ready to go see a live concert with my super friggin' cute wife later. We're listening to nothing but bangers today, excluding the song Walking in Your Footsteps. Man, what a good day. Thanks for being here, guys. really like it. This is one of the strongest on the album for sure. I'm sorry, I'm still really excited for my boy Wade. Like, Man of La Mancha. That's so cool. Like, W's again. You know what? Free W's for everyone. The song King of Pain. Hang on. Buddy, the song King of Pain is indefinitely linked to me finding out that you're a dad part 2. Seriously, just so you know, The Police from the album Synchronicity. All of us are really psyched for you, man. Like, seriously, I love you, buddy. I love yours. Tell your missus that, like, we're all super psyched for healthy baby, healthy wife, like, W family. Love you, buddy. Love your people. Congrats. Seriously, mega congrats. All right. Voice note is sent. Guys, thank you for being a part of this moment of my life. One of my closest friends in my whole entire life, like a lifer level friend, you know, just became a dad again. I'm really psyched. The entry and exit. This might be one of the stronger Police songs. Was this a single? Hey, I was thinking about a way we could end the song King of Pain. Oh yeah? What were you thinking we should do? Well, I was thinking, you know, we've got this thing where you say King of Pain 3 times, and I was thinking maybe we could finish it off by you saying I'll always be King of Pain a bunch of times as we jam out. And Stuart was really talking about doing like just a big finish, like a crescendo ending. But I really think if we just kind of jammed it out for a little while, and we had the guy behind, you know, just fade us down. I like so you want to do the move again? I think it's gonna work. You're the one that's gonna tell Stu, but man, I'm with you. Let's do it. What's crazy is they fade out in their songs live. This is something I have not thought about asking the entire stream. I have spent with you 7 hours, 53 minutes, and 32 seconds listening to The Police. I have I have been on this journey, and at no point on the journey did I think to ask, what did they do live? Did they... Is that what they do? How did I not think to ask that question 7 hours ago? Wrapped around your finger. This was a big hit. Quieter. What's up, little Moosey? Welcome to the Rooskies, homie. This was a slow dance at school dances? I love that. That delay is so lovely. I think Sting just knows how to create a hit, but he knows how to write it, you know, deep emotion into a hit, which is a rare combo. You've heard this before, babe? I have not. No, not at all. Not even one. Not even in passing. No. I love that delay sound. To reason, like this feels like, based on what I know of Jeaner, that this would be in Jeaner's wheelhouse. Jeaner being my mother-in-law. Her name is Jean, but I called her Jeaner, and being the Jersey gal she is, she loved it, and we have been besties ever since. I actually have, like, I really do have the best in-laws in the world. Like, I hear people say they have horror stories about their in-laws, and I just cannot actually relate. I can't even empathize. I have the best in-laws in the world. It's such a foreign concept to me that people don't have cool in-laws. Do you know who coined Blank from Hell? They did change it up a bit. Shout out to what I imagine is a Stuart Copeland. Though the board fade is gonna happen, no matter what, it's gonna happen. Nine to 2 odds at board fades, like for sure. Get it, Sting? Board fade began 4:37. That was cool, but I would have liked that at full volume too. 4 minutes and 37 seconds into the song that was 5 minutes and 13 seconds. That puts us at 38 seconds total of board fading. I would have just liked him to like it. Heck, at this point, I would roughly 10% of the song is a board fade. At this point, I would genuinely rather a hard cut. Just like let them full jam out and act like they broke the tape, but they had such a good take. You know? Like, give me something. Tea in the Sahara. 2 songs to go. Okay, with 2 songs to go, I have to ask, for those of you raw dogging the first listen with me, discovering this along with me in real time, let me know. How has this album hit you? I'm going to be honest. This is probably my second favorite album. I still think Zenyatta Mandata is my least favorite. This had the highest high, some of the highest high songs and some of the lowest low songs. It had the worst song on the catalog. It had some kind of skippy songs for me. It definitely leaned into it don't fix what isn't broken with context to the board fade repeat phrase combo. That said, it has some of the best and some of the worst music of the Police, in my opinion. It has some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows. I don't know another way to put it. I have literally loved spending this day with you guys listening to the Police. Spending 8 hours doing this versus 9 hours doing my real job underwriting loans. Scratch that. This is my real job. Underwriting loans is what I do on the side. But this versus that, this day went by so fast. This has been so much fun. It actually is making me kind of sad that like the day, like the stream, the catalog is coming to an end. Thank you guys, by the way, but please definitely give me your final, after listening to the Police 5 albums in a row, in chronological order. Give me your thoughts on your closing, closing feelings as we get into the last 2. Let's see if Synchronicity sticks the landing, shall we? I don't know if I think Wrapped Around Your Finger is a grower. It wasn't an immediate shower to me. Da, 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 da.
My sisters and I have one wish before we die, and it may sound strange, as if our minds are deranged. Please don't ask us why, beneath the sheltering sky.
Hey, W's for my wife who just clocked out. kind of like this
with you.
kind of mellow vibe,
Young man
very
agreed
ethereal, ambient.
he would satisfy their need, so they danced for his pleasure with a joy you could not measure. They'd wait for him here, the same place every year, beneath the sheltering sky.
Andy brings the shade of brown to the police that I love so much.
Tea in the Sahara with you.
This is a great song.
Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea in the Sahara with you.
I love Sting's imagery in his songs. This has a solo Sting vibe. This one isn't bad. But we still have Stewart and Andy back and Sting go up, right?
The sky turned to black. Would he ever come back?
I love these swell fade sounds. It's fantastic.
They would pray to the moon, but he'd never return. So the sisters would burn as their eyes searched the land, with their cups still full of sand. Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea
It's not the
in
best. This is a medium good police song. I'm happy with the medium done.
in the Sahara with you.
Thanks there, TWH. I'm always happy to assist somebody in finding an old favorite.
Sahara with you.
Love this. They ended on the move. I really love that Andy just decides to be bombastic with his, like, it almost feels like he's, like, checking his gear in the middle of the stuff. It makes me happy. And, hey, good news. We have 15 minutes of dead silence. That was painful, huh? That was so painful. That was my least favorite part of the whole album. When the fade out fades out. Oh my gosh. 15 seconds of dead nothing. 15 minutes of dead silence. What is this? The 90s? Gosh. Okay, for the record, I said 15 minutes, but look at this. Okay, 419. I'm going to 404. 403. $19 minus 4 is 15 seconds of dead air. Doesn't stick the landing. Mother of all Caesaras. This is the last police song, huh?
What's that you've decided on a killing? First you make a stone of your heart.
Oh my gosh. I just thought to ask this question. Does the police stick the landing with their catalog? Is the last song on the police's catalog a landing stick? I am going to make a poll right now, a new poll. This song is 4 minutes. Stuck landing for catalog? Yes? No? I'm giving you 5 minutes. Go ahead and vote. You have been with me all day, some of you. Let me know. Does the police stick the landing with Murder by Numbers for their catalog? The very last Police song. I'm going all the way back to start it over. Be sure to vote in the poll. I will share the results at the end of this thing. Let's see what the last Police song sounds like. The Police song. Do they stick the landing with their catalog?
Once that you've decided on a killing, first you make a stone of your heart. And if you find that your hands are still willing, then you can turn a murder into art. There really isn't any need for bloodshed. You just do it with a little more.
We're back to Jazzy?
If you can slip a tablet into someone's coffee, then it avoids an awful lot of mess. Because it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABC. It's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABC.
Jazzy Police hits so different and special.
Experience, and you're flushed with your very first success. Then you must try a twosome or a threesome. You find your conscience bothers you much less. Because murder is like anything you take to. It's a habit-forming need for more and more. You can pump up every member of your family, and anybody else you find above, because it's murder by numbers. 1, 2,
I really love this.
it's as easy to learn as your ABC. It's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABC. You can join the ranks of the illustrious in history's great.
The drums here.
All our greatest killers were industrious.
Ooh.
At least the ones that
I really like that idea. Well, I mean, it's you get to create your own headcanon though for this, right? Gizhenge, I mean, that is the beauty of art, is that unless an artist tells you how to feel or what it was written about and why they made it that way, with music, you get to interpret what it is that it leads you to, right? Some things say it like it is, others don't, and you get to play, abstract empathist, empathetic person. And that's really cool. The idea that you like to think about this of the murder of the police by the band, interesting take, and exactly what makes the conversation of music a lot like this so fun. I really do think they're already right on pace. Like they're definitely sticking the landing with this song. Ending on a jazzy thing kind of feels a little bit self-referential to some of their earlier albums. You still get each of them bringing a fancy, unique pizzazz that, you get these awesome bass lines from Sting while he's singing. You have this really amazing swing to the way Stewart's playing the drums. And then, you have this kind of combination of, like, bluesy piano and nice, just walking jazz guitar. It's about how murder is fun.
At least the ones that we all know by name. But you can reach the top of your profession if you become the leader of the line. For murder,
The hi-hat work on this song is amazing.
and you don't need to lift a finger of your hand.
Exactly what I'm talking about. And then they're back. One of the strongest Police songs, period. Wow. No? They're gonna blue ball me on the crescendo like that? I love it. It ended. Left me wanting more. You know? Like in a very literal way. It left me wanting more. Ah, that was so good. It ended. It didn't board fade. Ah, yeah. After a full day of just, hey, guys, let's do the move. Hey, guys, let's do the move. I feel like I just, the whole day was a tension release for them to just concisely end a song. And I got it. It happened. They did it. Friggin' yes, dude. Synchronicity sits as fourth favorite to me. I think, like, I feel really confident right now in the way I'm feeling about my order. Ghost in the Machine, Outlandos, Deamor, Regatta de Blanc, Synchronicity, and Zagata Mandata. Highest highs, lowest lows. Worst song in the catalog. Right there. Ghost in the Machine, I've got nothing but perfect things to say about it. That was an actual 11 out of 11. There's not even an if, and, or a but about it. Zen Yada Mandata, it was the first album where I wouldn't have a skip, but it was a whole bunch of pretty medium good songs and like a pretty solid song. But most of that album was just medium good, do advise. Now, this was really good. It was such a good first impression. You get such an immediate, in-your-face run of good stuff, and you see them evolve all throughout, do different tricks, try different things, incorporate different subgenres, and really capture what it is to be a band that is developing. I got a very unique perspective, having only come into this with, Stewart's interview with Rick Beato, and then going through the whole thing. I'm so excited to actually listen to Beato's interview with the other two dudes and just see what their perspective is. And I do think I'm going to do a retrospective and kind of let you know which of these ended up like living with me the most. Because these are all albums I would return to on their own, just in idle time. I do feel like they have so many good hits that this is the band where you could do a greatest hits album and it would be fine. And I hate to say that, but you could also comfortably put on any one of the albums and just have a good time. I have nothing but like really good feelings about the fact that I just spent the last 8 hours and 18 minutes and 45 seconds listening to The Police. Guys, let me know, what was your favorite album of the 5? I think for me, Ghost in the Machine wins that title pretty definitively right now. But we don't know what might be showing and what might be growing. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Guys, happy April Fool's Day. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.